Hey rock stars, it is the coach here. Hope you guys are doing good. I wanted to just reach out to you. I wanted to do this post as I know a lot of people are going through some challenges, and we've talked about, these are really interesting times. These are uncharted territory times, but I wanted you to be able to just pause for a moment, even just in the next 2 or 3 minutes, where I want to walk you through, what I call is the futures model. A really good friend of mine, Simon Bowen, he does some of these really wicked models, and I wanted to take one of his models and apply it to you guys. So here's the reality, guys. And it's super important that you watch this, because I think a lot of times, hey James, how's it going, bro? Is that we get so wrapped up, in so much noise, and we get wrapped up in anxiety, we get wrapped up in all this stress. And I want you to just pause for a short period in time here so I can help you guys out and get you to see something a little bit different. Chris, Todd, Tim, okay, welcome guys. Sorry, I'm just saying hi to you guys. So here's when we look at the futures model, okay? The reality of the situation, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, the reality of the situation is that there's going to be people that are not going to make it through this. And when I say not make it, the business isn't going to make it, okay? There's going to be people that are just going to, get to the other side and they're not going to have any change, if not, not much change, because they're not going to do anything different. And then there's those that are going to really make a big difference. And I want you to get this principle, okay, of how important this is. So here's the thing. This is the now, okay? So when we're looking at the now, let's just say it's March, about to be April 2020. So all of us, the reality is that all of us are at the same time, in the time continuum. We're all in the same time frame, right? Same period in time, right? So it's April 2020. And if you look at this here is the future. Okay? And where we end up, so in 1 week's time, right? In 1 week's time, no matter who you are, no matter what type of business, Bart, Max, no matter who it is on this call, in 1 week's time, we're all going to be, in time. It's going to be a week later, right? In 1 month from now, it's all going to be the same for all of us 1 month later. In a quarter from now, right? In say 3 months from now, it's all going to be 3 months for all of us. Okay, we're all going to be at the same place in 1 year from now. So I'm going to be approaching, not approaching, I will be 50 in a year from now, okay? So what we do in this period of time, okay, as far as our future, we have a lot more control of it than what I think a lot of people think. And I need you to understand this. There's going to be those people that are on this path, okay? And in the sense of time, they're going to be fear-focused. Okay? And one of the biggest things that causes fear, guys, okay? And I'm not saying that there's not a need for you to be concerned. I'm not saying that. But the people that stay in fear, the people that, that feed this like that's supposed to be a fire, right? The people that feed this like a fire, okay, and make it just become combustible, like pouring gas to it, are the people that they don't do a thing. Okay? They don't do a thing. Okay? They procrastinate. They tell themselves, negative stories. They buy into, when I say buy into, they just get sucked right into, the media, right? Negativity all the time, right? A prime example of this would be a person that looks at their, God love my beautiful wife, Jennifer, if you're watching this. We've had chats about this with our friends where people are looking, and texting like nonstop, looking at the media. And it's like, it's not really helping anybody. Look, I look at the media, okay? But I limit myself to one, maybe twice a day, okay? That's it. I'm not buying into letting this fear-focused mindset eat away at me. And guys, let me know if this relates to you, okay? If you can relate to this. Then there's the other people, right? And they just keep doing, this is doing nothing. These people over here, They just basically do, right, the same thing. And what happens is, okay, they get on this path, instead of being fear-focused, they become unfocused. Okay? And so it's like a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. Most of the people that come to for contractors, even prior to this, COVID-19, okay, this is the path that they were on. Okay? So it's like a roller coaster. Good times, bad times, good times, bad times, good times, bad times. Okay? Cash flow up, cash flow down. Sales up, sales down. It's like a roller coaster, right? And they get really frustrated. Okay? They get really, really frustrated. But they're super unfocused because they just keep doing the same thing, right? You guys get the old, it's been said so many times, but it's a good one, right? Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, good old Einstein, and expecting a different result. That's these people, okay? They tend to go up and down based upon how the economy goes up and down, or based upon how their mental state is, up and down, up and down, up and down, okay? And that's their future. It's like this roller coaster that they can't get off of. But then there's this path. And this is the path that I want for you guys, okay? Too many people get trapped into the fear focus, they don't do anything, or they get trapped into the unfocused and they just keep doing the same thing. But these people here, they do the smart thing. And I want to tell you what the smart thing is for you today. And I'm not joking. I'm not bullshitting you. This is the smart thing, what I'm about to tell you, okay? They do the smart thing, and guess what they get? They get focused, okay? They're able to move, what? Not just focus, they're able to move forward. They're able to move their business forward. They're able to move their team forward. They're able to move things forward. Now look, you might be thinking, Andrew, how does this apply to me? Maybe you're listening in, you're going in the Contractor Tips group, like, I've ran out of work. Just because you don't have any work, okay? And if you're not doing anything about it, then guess what? Yeah, then you're going to be stuck probably in the same position of not having any work, not moving the business forward, okay? And that's just going to keep on reoccurring, and you're going to keep going and diving and diving. This here is disaster. This here is going out of business. Okay? Now, guys, there's been war in the past. There's been massive downturns in the economy. There's been lots of other curveballs that have happened in history. Either you're going to get on this green path and you're going to be focused and moving forward. You're going to do something smart about it. And at the end of the day, right, you're going to come out on top. It's going to be a good feeling. These are the people that actually take action. Okay? These people, they are massive action takers. Okay? These people, they just do the same thing, and then it's a roller coaster. These people, they don't do anything. They bury their head in the sand. They turn a blind eye. All things are going to get better. And guess what? It's disaster. I want you guys to do the smart thing. I want you guys to be focused. I want you to be moving forward. And I want you to use this as an opportunity, okay? This is one of the greatest opportunities for you because guess what? You can look at this as far as doing smart things, okay, as really taking this and allowing forced change. If you've got, this energy of like, oh my God, I've got to do something different, I'm telling you, that's a good thing. We've got to channel that energy so that you make some of those changes. You change some of those habits. So what do we got to do about that? Guys, we've put this together for you guys. The Contractor Survival Guide. We've got the webinar that's happening this week, and it's all about walking you guys through proven strategies specific to getting through these tough times, okay? That you guys can quickly implement, okay, that you can see that these aren't just some strategies where somebody's like, oh man, that's a good idea. No, these are strategies that you can see page by page. When you get the survival guide and you walk through, in the live webinar that we're going to be going through, the live education, the live training, okay, that you're going to see that it's actually working. There's people that are right beside those strategies where they've posted saying this thing's worked for me. I mean, how much better could that be for you? So look, guys, I care for you guys. The one thing that's going to always be needed in this world is skilled tradespeople. Contractors are the foundation of this, of what's built, this building that's allowed, us to live the lifestyle that we want, right? That's allowed us to do so many things from the medical things, from moving, forward with new inventions to new technology. I mean, guys, we are the cornerstone of, the foundation of the economy moving forward. We're needed. Now, your business might have slowed down. Things might have gotten busier for you. I don't know, but one thing that I do know, okay, is that change must happen, guys. Positive change must happen. How many systems, how many things have you been putting on the back burner because you haven't had time? How many, opportunities are right in front of you to tweak and modify your business? And when I hear people say, but my guys are working from home. Well, great. How many things could we be doing with our guys that are at home, that we could be delegating, systemizing, optimizing, maximizing? How many things? Tons, guys, tons. But I want to bring these strategies to you guys forward. So here's the thing, right? Type in number 1, a number 2, a number 3, depending upon where you're going to be. Are you going to be number 1? Okay, if this is you, I'll know based upon you showing up on the education session. Okay, are you a number 1? Type in number 1 if you are going to be focused and moving your business forward. Are you going to be a number 2 where you're going to be unfocused? Okay, and you're going to continue to live this roller coaster ride. Okay, or are you going to be somebody that's going to be fear focused and not doing anything about it? That's a number 3. So are you a number 1? Type it in. Type it in right now, guys. Jeff, Zoran, Stefan, Matt, Sam, lots of people in here. Are you number 1? Are you going to be number 2? Or are you going to be number 3? Which one are you going to be? Just type that in, guys. Like, which one? Make a conscious choice. And here's the last little piece I wanted to share with you. This is the gold. This is another piece of gold. Here's the thing. Notice how close these lines are, okay? Notice that if this is now, to change your path, it doesn't take much effort to start doing things differently to get on the green path, right? It doesn't take much effort, in not doing anything to start getting on the red path, right? You can change things and move which path you're on, change the path that you're on very, very quickly, like changing lanes in a highway, based upon whether or not you're picking to go with number 1, number 2, number 3. But here's the catch. If you don't do anything for the next week, if you don't do anything for the next month, look at the gap. Look at the gap. That means if you start going down this path and let yourself go down the path of red for too long, to try and course correct and even get up to the blue, zone, if not up to the green zone, is a much bigger gap. It's much, much bigger. You've got to make change now. Otherwise, to try and make change later on, it's going to be a lot harder. And to be honest with you, if you don't make change now, okay, if you don't see some of these strategies and apply some of these strategies and see things differently, see what people are doing differently, not the same frickin' thing, then the time for you to course correct, if you wait too long, might be too late, okay? I want every single one of you guys, okay, to be able to move your business forward. So, look at, again, type in a number 1 if, in the chat right now, type in a number 1 if you're ready to use this as an opportunity to do smart things and to be able to be focused and moving your business forward. This is the time where people are going to come out of this, whether this takes another week, another month, another 2 months, whatever, where they're going to come out of this, and the contractors that get on the other side of this are going to be able to leapfrog the competition, dominate their market, take things to the next level. Okay, guys? So I'm Andrew Houston from Profitable Contractors. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. I'd love to know some of the things that you're doing, but you're crazy not to show up to the session that we're having, the live session we're having, where we're going through the Contractor Survival Guide, giving you guys insights behind the scenes of tips, tricks in the trenches that are working. So, guys, hopefully this helped. I'd love to get your comments. Todd, Chris, James, all of you guys, okay? What's your thoughts on, how does this resonate with you? And are you a number 1? Are you going to be a number 1? Type it in. Or are you going to be number 2, number 3? We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Ciao.